Hi there, I'm Dr. Eileen Kennedy Moore, also known as Dr. Friendtastic. I'm an author and clinical psychologist based in Princeton, New Jersey. If you have a question about making and keeping friends that you'd like me to answer, go to drfriendtastic.com. That's drfriendtastic.com and click on the podcast tab to see how to submit your question. Here's today's question.
Hi, my name is Sally. I'm 14 years old, and I was wondering, how do you know if you can trust a friend?
Hi, Sally. Thanks for sending in this interesting question. I'm guessing that maybe you've had an experience of a friend who was not trustworthy, and that's made you a little nervous about whether you can trust other friends. Let's start by talking about how we want to trust our friends. We definitely want friends to keep our private information private. If we confide in them about what we think about other people, or stressful events in our lives, or embarrassing things we did, or our hopes, fears, or self-doubts, we want to know that they will hold those carefully and not turn around and blab about them to others. Beyond keeping our secrets, we also want to trust that our friends will be kind to us, that they'll be honest with us, that they accept us as we are and want the best for us, that they're always on our side. We want to trust that our friends care about us and will support us when we need it. Wow, that's a long list of things we want from a friend. It's a good list, but here's the problem. We're all human. It's very likely that someday, somehow, a friend will let you down. Maybe they'll say something that hurts your feelings or do something that upsets you. They probably won't do it on purpose, but it will sting. And on the flip side, you're likely to make a mistake and disappoint your friend at some point, too. Of course, it's important to recognize that there are different degrees of breaking trust. Some just lead us to feel a bit disappointed or annoyed. Those are easier to get past. Working through friendship rough spots is part of building a strong friendship. When they happen, the two of you can talk things out, ask for what you want from now on, or just decide to forgive each other and move on. And maybe getting through that friendship rough spot will help you understand each other a bit better. But sometimes a friend might break your trust in a way that makes you feel betrayed because they did something that hurt you deeply and makes you doubt that they care about you. That could be a friendship ender. That's sad, but maybe it will help you learn something about relationships and also about yourself and what you are or aren't willing to accept. Does the fact that no friend is perfect mean you should never trust anyone? Definitely not. Keeping your distance guarantees shallow relationships. Who wants that? It takes courage to trust someone, especially if you've been burned before, but is the only way to build a close friendship. Now, getting back to your question, how do you know if you can trust a friend? There's no sign that guarantees a friend will be trustworthy. Someone who's usually kind is more likely to be trustworthy than someone who often does mean things. But mostly, we just need to figure things out bit by bit over time. Maybe you'll share something about you, and your friend will respond by sharing something about them. Maybe you'll have a problem and your friend will help. Then your friend will have a problem and you'll help. Maybe you'll hit a friendship rough spot and work through it together in a way that makes you both feel closer. As you spend time together, you'll get to know each other better, and maybe genuine trust will grow between you. This has been Kids Ask Dr. Friendtastic. You can learn even more about friendship through my funny and practical books for kids, Growing Friendships, A Kid's Guide to Making and Keeping Friends, and Growing Feelings, A Kid's Guide to Dealing with Emotions about Friends and Other Kids. They're available through your library or wherever you buy books.